Alright, here we go. Hello, how's it go? How you doing? Me? Good. Alright. Not much of a complaint to be had. Alright. To shut off a thing, to turn on a thing. Hey! Hey, how y'all doing? So, the weird route. Well, let me tell you the naming order. The Snowgrave route. The weird route. The Side B route, which I heard it be called at least once. Or my own two names for it. The Dinkhead run. Or if you don't want phallic imagery, to describe your non-binary protagonist, the a-hole route. The a-hole route. I don't think I've showed this off yet. I got this at A&E, and I haven't shown it off yet. But I have here a little curly pendant of Susie. I've had it for this is the third time I've had it on stream, because it's relevant. Also, this is what happens when I take a shower. What happens to my hair when I take a shower? It goes nuts. And it doesn't want to stick together, no matter how I comb it. It refuses to stay together. And I don't know how to make that not be a thing that happens, besides cutting it. And I haven't found a haircut that I think would look good. Or rather, I haven't decided on one that I think would look good on camera. I don't know what would look good on camera. What does it say? Alright. That's the activity feed. Yeah. Okay. So, the alternate route. That's what I called it over on Discord. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mostly mean is the route where, instead of following the narrative and going along with it and strictly following where the game wants me to go, instead, what we do is we go a different way. Let's find one that fits this. I need a display capture. Nope. Okay. I can I can hide that. I'm gonna go to a camera angle, which is not the camera angle we're gonna be using today. Not that one, it was this one. Alright. Oh, and I also gotta get rid of that thing. Hold on. Alright. So, the weird route. What even is the weird route? Well, starting in Chapter 2, you can do a couple of things that are maybe not the nicest things to do to people. First of all, Chapter 2, introduce Noelle and Berdly to Dark Worlds. And during that, you can get a little possessive. Or rather, I guess possessive isn't the right word. I guess possessed would be the better word. As in, Noelle gets possessed by your spirit, resulting in a whole lot of Noelle, do the thing. Okay. What that ends up unfortunately, Berdly gets caught up in that, and, well, he's starting to do about 200 or 300 chicken nuggets. Berdly is currently in the hospital. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that. Berdly is currently in the hospital. And last time we checked, he was freezing in bed. He did not wake up from the cyber world in the Snowgrave route, as it was called at the time. The Snowgrave route, which was the style at the time. And so, after that, Chapter 3 doesn't really have much to do with it. My doing is I sort of go themed around the genocide route of Deltarune of Undertale, where I kill everything. Unfortunately, that meant that in chapter 3, even if I knew where the egg was at the time, I do now, I wasn't able to get it. Because I killed everything before I got to the point where everything was needed to get the egg. The egg left by the mysterious man with no appearance. You find him in chapter 1 going by traveling back and forth by traveling into the space between two spots of the Field of Hopes and Dreams. Chapter 2, you'll find him going in between two spots of an alleyway. Chapter 3, you need to follow us up. You need to go nowhere, as the remote guy has said. A zapper needs to send you to nowhere, where when you go to nowhere, you get a key. You get a key to go to a place. You go to a mountain where you find 5 aces, and a man with no appearance, and an egg to give you. In chapter 4, you need to go down a couple of side paths, find a window, which, by the way, the window you're looking for has a picture of an egg on it. To go into a therapy room to paint a picture on a canvas and receive the 4th egg. If I knew where the eggs were, I wouldn't have been able to get it. Even if I knew where the eggs were, I wouldn't have been able to get them because I killed everything in chapter 3. And then in chapter 4, chapter 3, Tenna dies. Tenna's dead. I didn't recruit anybody. He's dead. Tenna's just dead. Tenna's dead. He's dead and dead. There he is. He's dead. Tenna's dead. Then in chapter 4, Noelle finds out that everything that happened in chapter 2 was not a dream. That it was all real. That Chris has another voice. A different voice that doesn't sound like theirs. Between chapters 2 and 3, during chapter 3, the body removed the ring, the thorn, from Noelle's finger. The same thorn which we put back. We put the thorn back. Clearly, the body didn't like that one bit. And that happened. That is your recap of events for the weird route, for the alternate route. It's very condensed, and that's not exactly everything, exactly how it happened. I recommend going and playing the game, so you can see what happened. But that's my good enough recap of what happened during the Snowgrave route, during the weird route, during side B, during the alternate route, during the asshole route, during the kid route. And now, let's see just how far down the rabbit hole we go. Welcome to the side B of chapter 5 of Deltarune. Already starting different. You're welcome. Chris? Chris, are you feeling alright? I noticed the weekend, but you have not left your room all day. The festival was today, you know. The sun is going down now. The sun is going down now. If you get up now, you could still see the parade. Okay. Chris, at the very least, you should eat something. There was some honey toast on the table downstairs. I made it for you. Oh, come on. Well, I will be downstairs reading. I know it has been difficult without your brother. I gotta push the button. But well, no one can make you get out of bed, honey. Get up! You're not getting out of this! Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. When I said I'm gonna be evil, I meant it. If I'm gonna be a piece of shit, I'm gonna be the whole log! What do you got, huh? No, come on. Oh, what's the matter? Refusing, huh? Oh, right. Oh! Oh, right. I didn't clean up the bloodstain. Come on, dissociator. Come on. We're not done yet. I'm gonna finish what I've started. You've got a festival to go attend, buddy. No, come on. Let's go, pal. Up and at 'em. We've got a... There's a process we need to complete. Pick up the toast. Okay, then. Fine. Be sure to throw out that TV, Mom. Chris, are you alright, sweetheart? You should eat something. There is some honey toast on the table for you, alright? Yeah. There's honey toast on the table for you. Do what your mother says. Eat. Hey, took you long enough. You trying to sleep through the festival or something? Noelle's waiting for you at the beach. She told me to get you. Yeah, we already kind of hung out. Well, guess you gotta go. Yes, I do. That's a very thin, uniformed shadow. Huh. Hey, wait a sec. Hey, wait a sec. You wouldn't, I mean, you wouldn't want to see the festival first, would you? Yeah, I saw everything with Noelle, but like, I still want to see how you'd react to stuff too, you know? Come on, it'll be fun! Doing the king vote thing with Noelle was fun. I put down me and her, plus some extra epic drawings. See? I used the green pen for my radioactive breath. She voted before I saw hers, though. She was like super excited to write it. Yeah, everyone's over there to see the festival king and queen. It's lame, right? I mean, like, why is it gotta be a king and queen? Whatever we are, it's cooler, right? Right? Not in a weird way, you know. Yeah, probably. Ever wish you could just be in people's houses? Not like stealing, just like looking, seeing their stuff. It's cool when people have stuff. Yeah, I think so too. Before we go to the lake, I want to see if I can look around the rest of the town first. Yeah. Oh hell, Chris, you're not gonna believe this. Free rolls and honey packets and butter. Margarine, whatever. That's like basically a good sandwich. Ketchup, salt, water. That's free tomato soup. We're living in luxury. Bon appetit, right? Oh. Hey, sweet, no one's in there. That means free grape soda and, we could wear their uniforms and pretend to work there? And take, like, pics of us standing on the salad. Damn, it's locked. Icy's pizza, foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Icy's pizza is someone else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be just what you get. Oh yeah, me and Noelle rode this. She didn't even look out the window though. The whole time she was just resting her head on my shoulder. Dude, my heart was beating like crazy. I don't get how she was so calm. Anyway, you wanna ride the wheel? Yes. Alright, I call shotgun. Wait, how are you gonna... Hey, Chris, everything good? You just seem kinda... Whoa, wait a sec. Chris, did you feel that? Earthquake! Damn, that was close. We almost... Oh, hell, it's the aftershock! See, I knew that'd make you laugh. Hey, sit over on my side. The view's better. You being in a headlock, idiot! Hey, stop pretending to snore. What am I to you guys, a big pillow? Don't nod! Phew. Guess that's about it, huh? How did you ride it if nobody's operating it? That was pretty fun, right? Yeah. It was pretty fun. Is it now? Really? Oh, no. Well, I could throw an extra thing in here. There's an extra thing I could do. I have a thing I could do. I can do an extra thing. I just need to think of something real quick. Yeah, so this is just... Okay. So damn it, I really did get spoiled by somebody else. Not you, somebody else. It ain't you. You're not the one at fault, Zoppy. Oh. Huh. Well, I guess to paraphrase Jontron, well, kinda. 7 flowers ain't gonna die tonight. I'm at least glad about that. Maybe next year we can actually break it? Maybe. I was under the impression that this was gonna go at least into the Dark World or something, but it's sounding like it's not going to. It sounded like it's not gonna even go into Flower King. Hey, they got free lemon slices here! Check this out! First, you get a bunch of free lemon slices, then you squeeze them in free lemon water, add some free sweetener, then you got, like, free lemonade! Cool, right? We got that for free! That's pretty good. Hey, purple water! You know we gotta sip that! Wait, stop! It's all, like, fuzzy. Can't go in the hospital. Dude, no. I don't know what the hell this is. That's why you're here to... I don't know what the hell this is. That's why you're here to explain. That's the icy guy, but they skinned his skull and put him on there. I won! If they have police tape, why don't they have police glue? Glue. Glue. I gotta say, so I came in here expecting to go into Flower King and then turn on Flowery's voice lines because I accidentally forgot to turn them back on during the normal route. So he did not speak after I shut them off. I forgot to turn them back on, I think. Stop looking at books. It's the weekend. What's this now? Wait! Move your foot! Don't go to the ground alert, idiot! I can get gummy monsters on my ice cream. What ice cream? So, Noelle, she did something kind of funny earlier. I said I didn't have any cash for food, and she took out like a roll of bills, probably like hundreds of dollars, and just held it out to me, smiling. I mean, I don't know if I've ever even seen that much money. I didn't take it. I said some cheesy stuff like, man, you can get 100 grape sodas with that. I don't know why, it just felt so weird. If you had $5, I'd expect you to buy me stuff. But I guess same back if I had $5 too. Maybe. Or maybe me being the dickhead route version of Chris, and I am, they would just take it. Man, even Ralsei was acting kind of weird today. Guess he was just worried you slept in. I will say, during Chapter 4, when I played the alt route, the side B, the weird route, Chris told Ralsei yeah, good. Keep smiling. I'm trying. This is the route where I'm the most reprehensible piece of shit I could possibly be. I asked if he wanted me to do anything, and he was like... He just got quiet and shook his head. Anyway, let's see him later. After other stuff. I am interested to find out if the other chapters after this are gonna be as short as I assume this one's gonna be. Oh. Hey, dude, you okay? Shouldn't you be at the king and queen thing? Me? No, I still got some lights to finish up here. You sure, man? Susie, it's better you learn sooner than later. Holidays are always full of surprises. I'm gonna reiterate the joke I made during either chapter 1 or 2. When you talk about the flowers and he goes, "Come on, man. You gave me more flowers. Come on, man. Beauty and the Beast? That ain't gonna work, man. We're both beasts." Yeah, and he's morbidly a beast. And he's morbidly a beast. Morbid because he's gonna die. The flowers are still blocking the bunker. And they're blocking the screamatary. Dude, what's your favorite horror movie? Bet you like the one with the creepy doll. Huh? Your brother never wanted to watch them. What, was he like, "Ooh, I'll make the popcorn"? Then just never came back? What, was I right? It'd be pretty funny to see you get jump scared, but we can't go in there. We're banned. I was feeling like the eyeball grapes or whatever, and Noelle just put her hand in the bowl and started holding mine. Yeah, they banned us for that. Sucks. That joke is not so funny. The morbidly a beast joke is not so funny when he very well is probably going to die. Hey, are you the ice cream stand? Nah, that's next to me. What are you then? The ice cream sands. Ha. Okay, can we get some ice cream? Did you fill out this card? Whatever. What do I put on it? Just draw you and your friends on it. That way I can give you a discount. Alright, whatever. Here, me, Chris, and Ralsei. I know he can't use it, but I gotta put him on. Thanks. So when do we get ice cream? Whoops. I don't have any. What do you mean you don't? But the stand will after it finishes turning. In the meanwhile, why don't you take this? You got the bread. Bread? Why do you have this? Do I like ice cream sandwiches? Huh. That's kind of a good idea. Guess I gotta wait until the ice cream's done. I'll walk you to the beach, though. You know, when you want to go. This house, it's pretty new, right? Dude, Tammy left all her art crap. Let's draw in her sketchbook. Hey, what? Hey, what? Her art's like crazy good. Man, even she's like good at stuff, huh? Being the mean one means I need to be mean to my closest friend. My closest Lightner friend. Yeah, she's a genius. Guess she'll be going to college too. Just like Noelle and everyone else. Hey, you're gonna go too, right? Beats me. Yeah. The hell am I asking that now for? Guess cause Temmie reminds me of college? And like, yams, for some reason. Damn, no one's home. Even this one's empty. Even this one's empty. Damn, that annoying lazy guy isn't even here. Yeah, I am. Ah! I'm just lying down conspicuously out of view. The hell are you doing that for? Eating raisins face down on the floor. Ugh, can't really blame him for that. Why aren't you in the ice cream stand? Can't really eat ice cream face down on the floor. Damn, I hate when he's right. Dude, now that Noelle's not here, we should totally get a hose and fill that cup. No further plans. Can't go in the alleyway. You gotta look at everything. Get the most out of your everything. Pull the most out of your ass. Okay, so I already went this way. We've already gone to Noelle's. The last thing to do is go to Flower King and then the beach. There's no reason. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any reason to go to Flower King, is there? Is there? Looks like your dad's in there. Guess we don't need to hang out with him. Hey, check this out! Ralsei showed me how to make this wimpy crap! Yeah, it was stupid anyway. Everything smells nice, right? Come on, smell it, Stinky! Flowers are boring. They're a lot less boring when you've got someone to give them to. Alright, done with the festival? Yes. Okay then. I gotta go wait for the ice cream, so... Guess I'll see you later, huh? Chris, I'm not good at saying this stuff, but even if we didn't really do anything, it was nice seeing the festival with you and stuff. I know me and Noelle are getting kind of close, but you're still a big deal to me too. So, clear up, okay? See ya! Yeah. No fast walking. No picnic tables. She's just standing there menacingly. Chris? Chris. I know you wanted to deny it. I did too at first. But eventually, gonna have to face the truth. Yesterday, when everything happened, every cell in my body was screaming at me to run away. That if I stayed by your side any longer, you were going to drag me down with you. Drag me down to somewhere no one is supposed to go. And you know what terrified me the most about that? You weren't afraid? You didn't want to leave? It felt good? I think I want that. I want that. Oh. Since Des left, all I've been doing has just been marching down my path, staying quiet, getting good grades. It feels like I've just been watching myself through a glass, watching someone else move me through my life. That's why I want to do something crazy. That's why I want to break free. Dumb motif. But I can't. I couldn't. Because I'm just Noelle. A Noelle that has to do Noelle things. Uh-oh. Just like Chris has to do Chris things. But Chris, you changed. Chris, you actually changed! You found out how to stop being Chris. And no one else has noticed. Because they don't want to. They don't want to see how interesting you are now. They'll just keep marching down the same path without even thinking where it goes. Chris, being around you is changing me too. Chris, when I cast Snowgrave, I felt stronger than I have in my entire life. I know, it's horrible. It's horrible to say that, but... Chris, if it's you telling me to, I can do anything. If you tell me to, I can do things that are impossible. Things that no one else can do. So, why don't we do it? Why don't we do something crazy? Tell me. Tell me to grow wings. And let's fly out of this stupid town to somewhere no one has ever been before. The other side of the lake. We always wanted to see what was there, didn't we? The four of us, when we were kids. Chris, let's go there. You'll tell me, won't you? If you tell me to, I can do anything. I can do anything. So, tell me, Chris. The words I've been waiting to hear. You mean the word, but okay. Oh, yeah, more than one time. Are we gonna... So, clearly this is the light world. Clearly she's not gonna grow wings. Mm-hmm. The water's nice, isn't it, Chris? Ba-ba-da-boop. Chris, don't hesitate. I have to stop so I can read your words, but good, okay. Proceed. It's colder than I thought. The left one. Just to be different. Chris, don't let go of my hands. Just keep walking. Chris, just keep walking. Chris. Chris? He said don't hesitate. Chris, you can still hear me, can't you? Chris, keep saying it! Chris! Chris! Say it! Chris! We're gonna make it, aren't we? I'm still pushing the buttons, just in case. Okay, no. Oh. Oh, so we just skip into the end. That's why it's called that, okay. Huh. I say. Huh. Huh. So. What does that mean for that chapter save file? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Huh. Is there a way to finish chapter 5 with a save file? So, the fact that you go to chapter 7 side B you just skip right over chapter 6. Zombie was right, it was the shortest thing, but I'm not ending the stream. I can get back to my Wednesday game now. Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. Okay. God damn. I gotta say, I was expecting Chris to just push her into the deep end and leave. And just leave her there. As they were going into the water, I expected Chris to just push her in the water and leave her there. Have her drown. To actually kill this girl by drowning. But they didn't. They both went in there together. Which probably means she's still alive, as are they. You know what? I'm glad. I'm glad that we don't gotta kill my favorite guys in Chapter 7. We know Aqua, Yellow, and Green get to live. Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, my Discord server has that as part of the soundboard system. I'm gonna continue talking until the next break, at which point we'll switch over, and yeah, we'll I gotta go and get everything ready. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go on a BRB. I think I'm gonna go on a BRB now, and then come back once everything's all set and done. But okay. So, this is looking like the end of the Deltarune segment. Yeah, this is a short one. This is going up. You know what? This is going to go up Tuesday. It's going to go up next Tuesday. As will the part of Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands I'm going to do. I'm going to do those stuff that I wasn't able to do on Wednesday. I know what I have to do, and I'm going to actually be able to make progress. Okay. So I'm gonna take an extended break here. Go to the bathroom and whatnot, but I'm also going to... I'm gonna change my outfit. And, yeah. This was a nice little condensed package for the alternate route. For the alt route. The alternate route, I should say. But okay. I guess I'm going back to my regularly scheduled program. Chris didn't want to go anywhere today. Chris's body, the body didn't want to go anywhere today. I still say that all of this... I still say through all of this, I was thinking, oh no, they're gonna prove that everything, that the body is actually Chris. No, this doesn't prove that the body is Chris. Not really. Not truly. I'm gonna stick by it. I'm gonna stick by the fact that Chris is the soul. Chris is the immortal soul. And that either the body... You know what? Yeah, I'll change it up. Either... my thing still sticks. That Chris is the soul. That's the core of it. The only question is this Chris's body? Or is this somebody else's body that Chris is possessing? Did something happen to Chris and they're possessing this body? I don't know. It's seeming a little less likely, but I'm gonna stick with it. Look, if people can still claim, can still be obsessed with the fact that we're totally getting Woody the Sheriff, Woody is definitely in Deltarune, Toy Story is definitely in Deltarune, friend inside me, friend inside me. If people can be unhinged and deranged like that, I can be unhinged and deranged and say that Chris is the soul and that the body is a possessed vessel. If other people can ignore reality, so can I. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, an extended break, so that I can get Fallout set up and get my whole rep counter set up, because we're going back to the reps. I have my redone penalty board still over there. And so, yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a break. 5 things you can do during a break. You can get up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, and or go to the bathroom if you haven't in a while. I'm gonna go do one or more of those things. I want you to go do one or more of those. Well, first of all, I need to do an ending thing. Well, that's it for Deltarune. If you're watching this VOD, this is separated. You can watch the rest of the VOD as the next video on my channel on YouTube, over on YouTube. I'm gonna put all 3 links so that I can do the thing. Let's go with the So, this is not the outro, but I am doing an outro for the Deltarune segment. So, if you want to catch me on Twitch, including pretty close to or the day of that Deltarune Chapter 6 releases, you got my Twitch page. I'm live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. US East Coast time, Saturday 11 a.m. US East Coast time, and I go for at least 6 hours, as it says up there. But I tend to go much longer. Next, all of my VODs end up on YouTube 6 days later, the day before the next stream would happen. This VOD and the Fallout VOD are coming out the same day. Remember that. The Fallout VOD comes out about an hour after the Deltarune VOD, the Deltarune VOD, so that you can watch them pretty much in time. The Deltarune VOD comes out 3 p.m. The Fallout VOD is going to be coming out 4 p.m. All right, here we go. And then finally, if you want to talk to me about Deltarune or anything else, including enjoying those 2 sound clips, and sorry to keep you waiting. I put both of those in the soundboard on my Discord server, which is right there. You can go there to talk to me. We do special events. I'm going to have at least when it comes to Christmas at the end of the year, I'm going to have a Christmas watching special. I've already lined up the Christmas specials. I forgot to do it last time, but yeah, there you go. It's a very short segment of this stream, and there's not going to be an alt route for Chapter 6. This game is gonna be freaking cool. All right. So yeah, there we go. That'll be about it for me for Deltarune. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever is for you. Whether you're live or pre-record, watching live or pre-recorded right now. All right. In actuality, I'm gonna take a break. If this is it for you watching this VOD. If you're watching a VOD, that's it for this one. Move on to the next Fallout one. But hey, yeah. If you aren't gonna go watch the Fallout one, I'll see you next time I see ya. Yeah. All right. In real time, I'm gonna be right back. So, yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. If you're watching this as a VOD, but I'll be right back in real time with more streaming Fallout Tale to Wastelands. See you when I get back.